How/when did Left 4 Red start?
We were formed in 2009 after the band that I was in split up due to the singer being a bit of a dick. And then other side project that was in, other members of them bands come together, and then we got this guy in. And I always said we should have run with the band. As soon as I saw them, I said, "Oh, that goddamn shite Silverback being in the band." And yeah, and then we all come together to form a marvellous five-piece. They're probably one of the best bands that we ever liked together.
Where did you get the name Left 4 Red?
That was from an ex-member called Chris, who had a red beard and was both left-handed, and his nickname was Four. And so it was Left 4 Red, bit of a crap story.
What was the original lineup when you first formed?
The original lineup was Rob and Chris, and then they got me in, and then we drafted Elsie in, and then followed on with Big Gay Bear and the Ginger one. The Ginger Ninja.
Do you think the style will remain the same in the future?
Hopefully now, I think we might have finally nailed it, because it was kind of a little bit heavier and punky when we first started, and we've slowly gone on to more. I suppose when like Phil's come into, he's got more of a sleaze background, so to speak. He's not in that way, properly good. But yeah, so we've kind of taken on a bit more of a rock and roll and sleazy edge to our music now, and combining it with the big massive choruses, but then still got some nice dirty heavy riffs in there. So I think we finally settled on that, and maybe in the future we, you know, you always do keep on evolving, so it's hard to say.
Can you give me a quick intro about yourself and what you do in your spare time?
Right, my name is Elsie. I'm a singer of Left 4 Red. In my spare time, I like drinking. Video games, yeah, that's some general stuff.
What has been your favourite gig or venue so far?
Favourite gig, probably, I'd say the O2. It was pretty good, and Chimera was definitely a highlight. Anytime we sort of played Slavers or something like that, it's always a highlight for me.
What are the favourite bands you've played with so far?
Favourite bands, Chimera, probably Valis, UBS, AVCHD, yeah.
What band would you love to support?
Slayer, Iron Maiden, the bigger the better.
What has been the craziest moment during your time in the band?
Craziest time? Probably when we went on tour with Valis, actually. That was a pretty crazy weekend of drinking and just general matishness.
Have all the gigs so far been enjoyable?
Most of them, I would say 99%. Always get something down.
And finally, where do you see yourself or the band in about 5 years' time?
Hopefully, doing bigger things. Same sort of like music, but like take it to like a bigger level. That's what I hope.
Okay, thank you.
Here we go.
Can you give me a quick intro about yourself?
My name's Rob, I'm the drummer in Left 4 Red. In spare time I like to read, play a Xbox and kill small animals.
What has been your favourite gig / venue so far?
I think when we headlined the O2 was probably my favourite gig, and along with kind of in a way all the gigs we did with Valis, we went on tour with them because they were terrible and brilliant all at once. Thank you.
What's the favourite band you've played with so far?
I enjoyed playing with Chimera. That was good, even though it was very scary. But playing with Chimera was good. Like the lads have said, we love playing with like UBS and Melandra and Valis. It's always a good laugh.
What bands would you love to support?
I'd love to support the Dangerous Skate bands. I worship them in the ground at the moment.
What has been the craziest moment during your time in the band?
Every single moment is crazy. Every moment. Just generally we just drink lots and beat each other up, and it's insanity. There's no particular one moment, I suppose, I could pick out. It's all just, it's all madness.
Have all the gigs so far been enjoyable?
I'd have to say 1 to 2% of them were probably enjoyable. I didn't know. They, yeah, maybe they are enjoyable, but there's a lot of backstage stuff that goes on that side of it, dodgy, not that kind of backstage stuff. Behind the scenes stuff where just like getting all the gear at the start of the start of the day. Like we're here in the rehearsal room 2 o'clock getting all the stuff, and then we might not be on stage till like 9, 10 o'clock, and then we're back here at 2 in the morning putting it all away. So people don't see all that stuff that goes on, so they might enjoy the bit on stage, but then there's just a lot of other stuff that's gone on that might be rubbish.
Where do you see yourself / the band in 5 years?
Well, I'm hopefully going to break out my own today to put with these bunch of goddamn losers. And they're all dead.
And finally, what advice would you give to someone who's just started to learn the drums and would like to join a band?
Just not to give up, really, and really practice and really stick at it, because it is hard. It's a hard slog, and you'll join lots of bands, and then all the other members in there might not be as motivated as you and stuff, so but just really keep at it and keep going at it, and practice and practice and practice.
Okay, thank you for your time. Can you give me a quick intro about yourselves?
This is Phil and this is Aaron. Yeah. We play guitar in the third most of the time. Sometimes in time. What we do, we left we drink a lot. And want some more. Yeah. And try not to sell at pubs or hotels. That normally works. Yeah.
What has been your favourite gig / venue so far?
Weirlock. Probably the O2, isn't it? O2 headline, the O2, or Slayviews is always nice to play. Yeah, played there a few times.
What has been the favourite bands you've played with so far?
The Vocal was good, the Holder was nice as well. Well, the local bands in the scene, I mean, Vallis and UBS, we enjoyed playing them. Yeah, you're good.
What band would you love to support?
One that pays. Yeah. Anyone that wants to pay.
Yeah.
What has been the craziest moment during your time in the band?
Weirlock.
What happened at Whitlock?
We went on tour with Vallis and we almost got very drunk and had a drinking game and almost got thrown out of the hotel. Which wasn't really our fault. No. It was Alice's fault. We went to the trolley across the window. We met the Londoners. But we didn't cause any problem.
We went to bed 3 times.
3 times broke again. That was fun.
Have all of the gigs so far been enjoyable?
No.
None of them.
Mostly good. I mean, there have been a few strange gigs.
We're not
but yeah, generally, yeah, you know, the crowd's normally good. Most of the venues we play at are decent there, so we could, yeah, the level we're at, the places we play in are decent and big enough.
That's all.
Where do you see yourself / the band in 5 years' time?
Well, if we haven't killed ourselves or each other,
Yeah, I wasn't thinking liver cirrhosis.
yeah, I could do that. Well, hopefully, just still do left and right, but playing in bigger places with even better bands. And that'd be the aim of the game.
And finally, what advice would you give to someone who's just learning the guitar and wanting to join a band of some sort?
Give up.
Just
Take up some
keep
else.
Keep practicing, and you learn to put up with drummers.
Yeah, and then bassists.
And then singers.
And then you try not to kill bassists.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for your time. Can you give me an intro about yourself?
Yeah, I'm Dan. I'm the bassist of Left for Red. I've been playing guitar for about 10 years now. And I've also to put up with these reprobates.
What do you do in your spare time?
Apart from having to sort these guys out. I'm a teacher in Birmingham, and I also watch films and play games and drink beer.
What has been your favourite gig/venue so far?
My favourites have to be the O2 Academy. We headlined with some awesome bands. Chimera, supporting Chimera, supporting Revoca, supporting Beholder. I'm playing at Pit Pendulum in Nottingham.
What is the favourite bands you've played with so far?
Signed, obviously Chimera and Revoca. Apart from that, local, Valus, Getica, UBS, and Black and Skies, Melandra. There are others.
What bands would you love to support?
I'd love to support Ozzy Osbourne, Black Sabbath. I'd like to support Tool, Deftones.
What's the craziest moment during your time in the band so far?
This interview. This interview has been something a bit different. We've had random interviews before, but this is the best one, I think.
Have all of your gigs so far been enjoyable?
I wouldn't say all of them. Most. Pretty much 90%. Especially since we've had the current lineup. We used to have a lot of negative shows. No, I'm going to take that out. Scrap that one. That's good again.
Oh, I'll go now. Where do you see yourself/the band in 5 years?
Taking over the world, playing in another country hopefully, touring the UK, playing bigger and better bands.
And finally, what advice would you give to someone who's just started to learn the guitar and wanting to join the band?
Ask around. People get a bit of advice on different techniques, and also maybe have a couple of lessons to start off with, and then after that just learn by yourself.
Okay, thank you for your time.
Bye, Fishyowns.